everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing my March bullet journal setup. Okay, so jumping right in, I'm just creating these little green rectangles. They're serving as kind of frames for my first two spreads, which are my calendar spread and my cover page spread. So for this month, I just wanted to go with kind of like a picnicky, happy, flowery, fun, springtimey type of vibe. I've said it once and I will say it again. I'm trying to bring in the spring with everything I possibly can because it's so cold outside. I decided to go with rounded edges for all of these because I thought that it made it look a little bit softer and more fun for springtime. Now I'm going in with my purple mild liner to create a little picnic blanket here. The overlap of the marker is what makes it give that kind of gingham look. If you're wondering about any of the tools that I use, they will be linked in the description box below. Also left little space for a few little doodles that I'll put in later, and you'll see those. So that's why there's like random empty blobs inside the blanket. And then I'm just drawing some little tulips in there and adding a drop shadow to my calendar. I added the drop shadow because I kind of wanted to go back to some of my bullet journaling roots, and drop shadows are just kind of where it's at, and it adds a little bit more intrigue to the page and some funness there. Also used my blue mild liner to go in and create little dots where I will write the days of the month. And now I'm writing my little March header there. I decided to go with kind of more of a bubbly, fun font in a bright color. Mostly my goal with this theme is just to be fun and bright and colorful and feel happy and sunshiny. So I'm going in and also drawing some giant tulips on the side here. Of course, I had to add a book doodle. You know me. And then some more little dots and sparkles. Then I'm going in with my Sharpie S-Gel and writing out all of the days of the month. Then I just drew a little sun hat, a little plate with some little treats, and some sunglasses, and then added some more drop shadows just to kind of thicken those up. Moving on to my next page. So I decided to go with this Dutch door setup this month because I wanted to be able to see my habit trackers and my Kanban board no matter where I was in the month. So on the left side here, that's my Kanban board. If you're unfamiliar with a Kanban board, basically you write down different tasks and then you can move like a sticky note with that task on it down your steps of like completion to know where you are in the process. So that's what I did on the left side there, and then these little squares are going to be my first weekly. Yes, there are 6. I realize that there's 7 days of the week, but I never have anything to plan on Sundays because it's the day of rest. So basically I just go to church on Sundays and sometimes visit my family, and that's it. So I usually leave Sundays out of it just because it's easier. So I'm going in, labeling my Kanban board, and then I just drew some little doodles at the bottom, a little painting palette, a little book, some flowers. Now I'm going in and coloring my tabs. I just used an extra piece of paper from what I had cut off to color them. So each tab will represent a week. That way I can just flip easily to each week in the month. And then we're already to the last spread, which is crazy. This side will have my habit tracker, and then I also just drew a little mini calendar there up top. You'll see me do that in just a second. Basically what I did here is I made a horizontal line for every day of the month, so 1 through 31, and then I split it into 4 segments. My 4 goals that I'm working on is reading my scriptures every day, listening to a conference talk from my church leaders, making dinner every day because I'm so bad at that, and doing exercise. Some form of exercise, doesn't have to be a lot, just moving my body because I'm trying to be healthier. So then I, once again, just drew in some little flowers there at the bottom. They turned out so cute. Added some little grass. And then I'm just doing this little calendar here at the top. Added those drop shadows for consistency. Some little sparkles. At this point, my camera was about to die. So while I let it recharge, I went through and did all of my weeklies. So that's why we kind of jumped to that being completed. Going through, writing in the days of month, and that's it. So this is a pretty simple setup, but I love how it turned out. I love how happy and springtimey it is. Basically, it just turned out so cute, and I'm really happy with it, and I think it will also be very functional. Alright, so that was it. I hope that you enjoyed this setup. Let me know what your March theme is, and we can all get inspiration from each other. And like this video if you liked it, and remember to subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!